Hey there, tennis fans. I'm Grace Carter, and this is Tennis Now, presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today, and it ships today. Alexander Zverev is under investigation for domestic abuse allegations, and now the ATP is stepping into the fray. The accusations come from Zverev's ex-girlfriend, Olga Sharapova, who told journalist Ben Rothenberg that Zverev abused her physically and emotionally. She says the worst of it came in October of 2019 at the Shanghai Masters tournament. To be clear, Alexander Zverev has adamantly denied all allegations. However, Olga has detailed some very specific episodes of abuse. She says they argued repeatedly, and Zverev banned her from attending his Shanghai match that day 2 Octobers ago. Sharapova says when Zverev returned to their hotel room, she was just stepping out of the shower when he demanded that she leave immediately, and then he went into a rage. She claims the German brutally attacked her, punching her in the face, and then grabbing her by the throat and beating her while she was still naked. And she says it didn't stop there. She claims that Zverev's dad came into the room and bullied her. She says that Alexander Zverev Sr. called her trash and threatened to sue her, all while she was sitting naked on the floor. She says that Zverev Sr. told her to be out by that evening, that if she didn't leave, he would sue her, and then told her he had photos of how she, Olga, punched his son. Olga says that when she left, she was so emotional she was laughing and crying. She claims she endured mental and physical abuse for years, including an allegation that Zverev tried to suffocate her with a pillow in a hotel during the 2019 U.S. Open, just a few months before that Shanghai blow-up. The ATP says it fully condemns any form of violence or abuse and will investigate allegations related to conduct at an ATP member tournament. ATP CEO Massimo Calvelli says the allegations raised against Alexander Zverev are very serious and will be addressed. He wants to establish the facts and determine appropriate action. Calvelli says Zverev welcomes the investigation and notes that Zverev has maintained his innocence throughout, saying that the allegations are false. He's even hired his own attorneys to take action against his accuser and publications that he says reported false stories. The ATP says it will monitor all legal developments following the preliminary injunction obtained by Zverev in the German courts. When Slate.com published Olga's allegations last August, Zverev announced on social media that he was pursuing legal action against Slate.com and the author of the article in Germany and the United States, maintaining that everything that has been said is untrue. In response, Slate.com says it does not comment on pending litigation, but they stand by their accurate reporting based on multiple sources and interviews. Those sources include friends of Olga, who told Ben Rothenberg that she sent texts and some photos detailing the abuse. The allegations have cast a very negative light on Zverev, including while he won the Olympic gold in Tokyo. Several sponsors and business partners have cut ties in the last few months but made no reference to the allegations. Obviously, this is a very ugly story. She said, he said. But it's something the ATP has to investigate. Novak Djokovic and Andy Murray have both called on the ATP to create a domestic abuse policy like several other pro sports have in place. The ATP says it's commissioned an independent safeguarding report which recommended measures the tour should consider adopting. So now they'll evaluate the recommendations to come up with next steps and develop a longer-term strategy. Like I said, this is an ugly story. We cannot know right now what's true and what's not true. If the allegations are true, what's the penalty? If they're found to be untrue, a lot of damage sure has been done. Feel free to sound off in the comments section, and we'll see you next time.